Dear students, today our video is based on the questions and answers of the third chapter of your Vistas supplementary textbook for class 12. The name of the chapter is The Journey to the End of the Earth by Tishani Doshi. Now let us begin from question number 1, page number 19. How do geological phenomena help us to know about the history of mankind? The answer is the geological phenomena of separating various continents and water bodies from one compact landmass tells us about the age of existence of human race on the earth. 650 million years ago, no human race existed on the earth because the environment was not favorable. After the time when the dinosaurs were wiped out, the mammals started existing, and after the separation of landmass, the human race started flourishing on the earth. Now, page number 20, question number 1. What are the indications for the future of humankind? The future of the humankind can get in danger if the emission of carbon dioxide and other poisonous gases go on in the same manner. These gases deplete the ozone layer and allow the ultraviolet rays of the sun to enter the Earth's environment. This causes the rise in temperature of the Earth and giving rise to the phenomena called global warming. Increased temperature can melt the ice of the Antarctica and cause other environmental problems, thus jeopardizing the future of humankind. Now, page number 23, reading with insight. Question number 1. The world's geological history is trapped in Antarctica. How is the study of this region useful to us? The answer for this question is the study of this region of Antarctica gives us insight into the world's geological history. It gives an idea how the Earth was like before it drifted into continents and countries. It shows how slight changes in the climate can change the shape of the region. It gives the explanation how the climatic conditions of the Earth were not favorable for life before, and how slowly rising temperature made Earth a place to sustain life. All secrets are embedded in the layers of ice in the form of 500,000-year-old carbon records. Question number 2. What are Jeff Green's reasons for including high school students in the Students on Ice expedition? Jeff Green took the high school students to one end of the world to provide them an opportunity to develop the respect and understanding for the Earth. He wanted to make the future policymakers experience how difficult it would have been for the Earth to sustain life by rising its temperature. He wanted them to understand that any interference in nature can cause drastic mishappenings in the future, and when the students see the ice shelves melting and collapsing, they can estimate the kind of environmental troubles ahead in their future. Now, question number 3. Question number 3 is take care of the small things and the big things will take care of themselves. What is the relevance of this statement in the context of the Antarctic environment? The answer is this statement has great relevance in the context of the Antarctic environment. A small change in the environment can give rise to drastic developments. Antarctica has a small biodiversity. The example of small grass called phytoplankton can be studied in this context. These microscopic grasses undergo the process of photosynthesis and serve as food for a number of marine birds and animals. The author says if there is further depletion of the ozone layer, it will affect the phytoplankton and the carbon cycle on the globe. This whole process can jeopardize the existence of all the marine birds and animals. So, if we take care that processes carried over by these small grasses are carried. Now, question number 4. Why is Antarctica the place to go to understand the Earth's present, past, and future? The answer to this question is Antarctica gives us an idea how the Earth would have been like millions of years ago, and how it got divided into various earth masses. The melting and colliding ice masses also give us an insight into how our future is going to be if we continue with interference in the working of the nature. Moreover, Antarctica holds into the depths of its ice half million year old carbon records, which are helpful in understanding the past, present, and future of the Earth. Therefore, Antarctica is the place which reveals our past, shows our present, and visualizes our future. This was question number 4. Now, question number 5. How is Antarctica a crucial element in the debate on climate change? The answer is Antarctica is a crucial element in the debate on climate change because it is the only place in the world which has never sustained a human population and thus remains relatively pristine. Moreover, it holds in its ice caves half-million-year-old carbon records trapped in its layers of ice. The world's climate is changing fast and is at present one of the most hotly debated issues. Antarctica is the ideal place to study the effect of these environmental changes as it has a very simple ecosystem and lacks biodiversity. If global warming makes Antarctica warmer, it will have disastrous consequences elsewhere. Now, question number 6. Now, the last question is the world's geological history is trapped in the Antarctica. How is the study of this region useful to us? It is a long answer type question. The Antarctic landmass dates back to 650 million years. It was an amalgamated southern subcontinent called Gondwana. This landmass centered around the present-day Antarctica. Human beings did not exist as their civilization is only 12,000 years old. The climate at that time was warm and landmass flourished with a vast variety of flora and fauna. The study of this region shows that Gondwana prospered for 500 million years, but then the dinosaurs got wiped out and mammals began to appear. The landmass disintegrated into countries and India, the Himalayas, and South America was formed. This left Antarctica frigid at the bottom of the earth. Today, it stores the key to the significance of Corydon folds and Precambrian granite shields, ozone and carbon layers, as well as study of the evolution and extinction. This can help us to understand in a better way the formation of continents and mountains like the Himalayas as we find them in the modern world. Its ice folds hold over half-million-year-old carbon records that are so crucial for the study of the Earth's past, present, and future, thus trapping the world's geological history in Antarctica. The students, with this, we finish this third chapter, the journey to the end of the Earth. Have a nice day. Thank you.